next episode, Get In Tune, episode 4. We got my man Diz here.
What's the word, man?
What's going on, King?
Ain't nothing, just working.
I know.
So,
I see. You see where we at, man.
Yeah, we in the
Shout out
retreat.
my bro Howie, man. Putting this together.
Mm-hmm.
So Diz, man, a.k.a. Mr. Violator.
Yes, talk to me.
What's going on?
It's a crazy year right now, ups and downs, but, staying together, keeping everything in motion right now. So I'm just working, trying to stay in the studio, keep positive vibes going on. So that's what's going on right now.
So how it feel to hear your name on everything?
I don't know. When things is like, when there's like a blessing or something like that, I'd be excited, but it's just like, I'm just like always in work mode. So it's like, I'm happy for a minute, but it's like, boom, gotta continue. So it's like, it's like I said, it's a good blessing. It's a blessing to hear everything and then you put in work and then other people feeling it. Because sometimes I'll be like playing the B and be like, dang, I don't know if this is it. And then somebody will be like, yo, this is fire. And I'll be like, you sure? You know what I'm saying? But now I'm just going with the flow. But I'm still being humble about it. So I don't just be cocky like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here. Like, I just be still working until I really could, like, my biggest thing is to provide for my family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the head honcho right now doing everything. So it's like, once I get to a certain level, then you'll probably see more smiles, more everything else behind it. But right now, I'm mask on.
Salute to that. So we're going to get into, like, the foundation. How did you get into making beats?
I was down south. This was, like, years ago. My uncle had a studio, and he was just, like, making beats and stuff off a program called Fruit Loops.
Everybody heard of that.
Yeah, so I was, like, it was Thanksgiving, so, how everybody eating and stuff, we got our plates, but I went back to the studio, and I was just, like, messing around with it for dumb long. He was like, yo, I'm gonna give you a CD when you go back home, put it on your computer, and just, if you got any questions, call me. I don't think I ever called him. I was just sitting there, like, after school, work, making beats. I had, like, a little microphone. I used to, like, play around, act like I'm recording the song, and then, this is when I was in, what school was I going to? St. Philip James, SPJ. It was uptown and stuff, and I had, like, friends. We used to, like, have, like, a little group. We used to, like, rap and stuff, so I used to, like, yo, come to my crib and go through some beats, and then it was just, like, the beats was okay.
What age was you?
Damn,
Most
like,
niggas
12,
13?
like, around that time, like, I started messing with it. If I'm not mistaken, I think around 12, 13.
Yeah, 12, 13. Most niggas is only thinking about sports and girls.
And that's the thing, I ain't have no, like, people who have, like, a childhood where it's like, oh, went here, like, I got to knowing things late. Like, I didn't even know what the hell Skate Key was at one point or whatever. Yeah. Harlem Shake was going on in the world because I'm too busy in the crib. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm basically like a homebody when I want to be. So it's like, I started up right behind the Get Light movement.
Okay.
So I started, making little beats there and there.
And you're from the Bronx, right?
I'm from the Bronx.
Okay.
So it was like, how I transitioned about it was, I did it differently. People would be taking other songs and mixing it, making high pitch and putting like a bop to it so you could dance to it. I was going to like samples, like stuff that your grandmother cooking and she playing old school records. And I was just transitioning to the Get Light movement. So from there, I was doing that, but I kind of faded off from that. I wasn't too big of a, oh yeah, he came from that, because I started, like my aunt, she had like different music in the crib. So I listened to different instruments and I started to develop, and I started like watching interviews. This is when this is College Dropout. And I started really getting into it. So then it was just like, now I'm making my own tempo and I'm just taking samples and stuff. And that's what I was all doing, was just straight samples. I wasn't even piano. Like, I started playing piano at one time.
So you remember your first beat that you made?
Yeah.
With a sample?
Yeah. We had groups back then. Like, I don't know if you remember, they had like TFF and Get Fly. It was like so much different groups.
Yeah, like the Get Light people.
Yeah, so There was a song and they all was rapping, like it was all my cousins and they was all rapping. There's a song called Get Loose. And I sampled myself. No, I don't think I sampled myself. I sampled somebody saying get loose, get loose. And then that was the first beat, but the way the beat was going, it's something like a Neptunes or Calypso rap on some grinding. It was just mellow. It wasn't something like you gotta clap. It wasn't even like a clap movement. It was just regular. And then that was started off because it's like, yo, this beat is fire. It's not.
So you made the anthem for the team.
Basically, yeah. So when they was playing, it had no tag. It was just straight the beat. You know what I'm saying? And I used to start. That's when I started to come out. Now I'm hanging with the older crew. You know what I'm saying? Like they older than me. So now I'm like going to parties that, well, yeah, we can get in, and there's some parties I couldn't get in. So it was just like boom. So I just kept doing that, just leveling up. Grinding, learning how to do certain things. I just started learning on my own, so it wasn't like a person. I still haven't called my uncle.
You gotta call him, man.
But I'm saying, like, I haven't called him because once he started hearing the beats, he's like, this kid is talented. Like, he just took the whole program and didn't even call, and just clearly, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, I talked to him probably like, this is probably when it was a place when I got and I talked to him and I was just telling him thank you for doing it. So it was like everything that I didn't get to say to him then, I said it that moment. And then he was, exchanged numbers and we just stayed in contact just because we didn't have numbers exchanged at that moment. So that's what it was.
So who's your favorite producer at this moment, other than yourself?
At this moment?
At this moment, then we go to your top 5 of all time.
Like producer at this generation now, or just period?
This period that's still like actively working. That's a tough one, right? You from the Bronx, you can say Swizzy.
You said active.
He active. He about to come out with some shit too.
See, that's probably me not. He'll probably give hints there and there, but we'll never know when he's dropping it. Timbo.
Right now?
Yeah, because he be giving hints, but I'm hearing longevity in them records. Mm-hmm. Whoever's singing on them records, how he put it, is longevity. So I'm gonna go with Timbo.
Okay. How do you feel? You seen the Summer Jam battle? How you feel about the DJ battle? Like, or producer battle?
It's all, that's exciting. That's motivation right there. It's inspiration. So it's like, whoever feel like they want to give up, they see that, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like,
cause I was watching that shit, I'm like, these niggas is going hit for hit.
And that's the thing. And it's crazy because I did that with a fellow producer before online. He was going beat for beat. Mm-hmm. And then it was like, people was like, yo, I'm tuning in the next time they go because this going at it, he going at it. So I was just like, I stopped for a second just to say, like, years down the road, I might make it bigger than what just 2 people on the phone on Instagram Live. I might just make it something big where it's like an event. Yeah. Come out, listen to some beats, a producer battle. Because there's things that they had like battles for producers. I didn't go. I didn't, it wasn't a cocky moment. It's just I didn't feel like.
You'd rather cook up?
I'd rather cook up and really be me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was just what it is.
And also, I want to know, so when you cooking up beats, how you know about who to get in, like how to get it in the correct hands,
One of my boys would say the famous mumble. When I make a beat and I'm really feeling it, and I start mumbling as if I'm about to rap. So it depends on the move that's going on. That's probably how I go about it. But like I said, this generation, everybody's on the same tempo. So the people that I really want to work with is like top charts. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of hard to get in. Like, it's like say if I make a beat for, like I said, Tory Lanez or somebody. Like, it's not that easy just to send it off versus the upcoming the upcoming artists that used to the regular bounce that's going on right now. So it's like, I'll just keep cooking. So when I do get that chance, God willing, it's there. You know what I'm saying? So people will look at me like, damn, you got all these different, go from bounce to the pain to soul food, everything. So I started tapping into like the, what they call it. I want to say like the African music,
what the Afro beat shit.
Yeah, like I tapped into a little bit of it, like, and I'm cool with it. Like I have no, but me, I need a lot of, homegrown artists coming for me, coming to me for that.
Yeah.
Because everybody going for what they're seeing is going on. So
that's an international vibe right there. That's the big bags.
Yeah, definitely. But it's like as much artists I can get to do that, I have, a lot of work going on that direction.
Okay. But in regards to like artists that you work with so far, like whoever you work with?
Sign or unsigned?
Both.
Sign, face-to-face work with, or just have
something
something
that you got some.
Well, one of the biggest news, I got a hitter with Meek, with, like I said, with fellow producers with Nick Paps and Menace. I'm hearing album talk, so that's a God bless right. That's a blessing right there.
You say that humbly, man.
Yeah, because I speak about things and it's like I be patient about it. You know what I'm saying? I may feel like the drive of like, yo, nothing's working and stuff, but I kind of just fall back and just like, that's why I say I look at my daughter. I kind of get back into I'm who I am, you know what I'm saying? So I get back. Yeah, let me snap back to it. But yeah, Meek. Damn. All right, boom, Meek.
Before you skip that, how did you feel when you first like heard that was like that could be a possibility of hitting the album, or just that he even hopped on the beat?
As much as I could say thank you to Beat Menace, this fellow producer, I said it mad times, just because we live in a world where people think about themselves and don't want to see other people shine. So it's like, now I just found out that he's older than me, and he's, you know what I'm saying, he's still going. And I always say producers can go as much as they want to. He didn't have to do that. He had his relationship already with Nick Paps. He could do what he wanted to do. He gave me the call, say, yo, bro, send some stuff over. We're going to work some things out, and I'm going to send it over. And within that day, Nick flew out to LA, he's with Meek. Got the call, Meek went crazy on it. Within the same, like 24 hours ain't even hit. And I'm like,
it's tough.
Wow. And I was quiet about it. Like I said, I ain't say nothing. I told Howie probably the next day, I just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? So keep that in the cut. Like, cause I know them already. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, my other boy Chris, shout out to Chris. He's like, yo, I'm about to quit my job. I'm done. It's over. Like, I'm about to cry. I'm like, chill. You know what I'm saying? Like,
go time.
I'm still, you know what I'm saying? I'm still humble about it. You know what I'm saying? People probably be like, F you, this and that. Or, nah, I'm still humble about it because there's more to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one. It could be 5. It could be 20.
But one thing I want to say in regards to that is, you've been cooking up, like, in your own city is fucking with you. You feel me? Like, hearing yourself on the radio, you doing a lot of work with a lot of people. So that's the main thing, that's like, you got your city fucking with you.
Nah, that's the fact.
So, salute
that's the main, and that's the core, because, some people will be like, the city not supporting this and that, but I ain't really worried about that. Like, as long as they gonna rock with you regardless of what the fact is. Today they can't rock with you, tomorrow they can rock. It is what it is. I stopped myself worrying about who's supporting and who's not. I have my little crew, we working how we working. That's it. I ain't worried about it, because sooner or later when stuff comes into the light, the same people that was wishy-washy, I don't know if they gonna come right back. Yeah, and that's just what it is. But that's why I don't ever, I tell other people, don't focus on that. Like, just work. You know what I'm saying? Because the main people that seen you work, they'll grasp to that, pull you in, you start doing what you're doing. People that was flaking on you, they gonna fall right back into line. Don't even worry about that. So that's what I give people.
So back to the artists that you have worked with, that you fucking with.
All right, ready for this list?
Let's get it.
All right, I said Meek. I got Lil Wayne, Jewels.
Don't see. Come on, Des. You can't skip over that, bro. You got Lil Wayne. How'd that happen?
Oh, now my cousin is cool with Jewel's nephew. And he was, you know, telling him like, yo, my cousin make beats, boom, boom. So from there, he was like, yo, you know, send some beats through. So I was like, all right, you know, just send some drinks through. And at that time, I didn't know what Joel's was doing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, boom, I'm gonna send it through. Now, he told my cousin, like, yo, Joel's gonna be calling your cousin. He's talking about me, he gonna be calling me. It's like 4 in the morning, he called me. I was like, yo, I didn't know the number. I was like, who is this? He was like, Els. I was like, word? Yeah, like, what's up, man? He was just like, yo, your beats is fire, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm gonna get Wheezy on one of them. So I'm like, and this is not like the same day, this is probably a couple of days after.
It's still 4 in the morning.
Yeah, it's still 4 in the morning. So he played the record. I heard Lil Wayne's verse. I'm like, damn. Mine was 4 o'clock in the morning. I went back to sleep. I ain't even speak about it. I just like, yo, I spoke to Joel's. And that was just it. So, you know, some people gonna be like, oh, well, what is Joel's doing? Like, okay. Like, that's still cool, but all right. Then, a whole year after, like, now I'm going to the studio and Mac Main tagged me in a cover photo. I didn't know what the hell that was. I'm like,
oh, so they had the track for a minute.
Yes. So I didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So when Mac Main tagged me in the cover, I had pulled over. No, I didn't pull over until Joel's tagged me or something, but I see Lil Wayne's name, so I'm like, all right, let me get back on the road and get to the studio. As soon as I walked through the studio door, it said Lil Wayne tagged you. So I'm looking at it like, nah. Then I didn't post it yet. People was tagging me under these, and then when I posted, that's when everything went left, like phone calls. But the biggest part is when they dropped the record the same day. So it was like, damn, like
they didn't even give you.
It's like Christmas is like, you know what I'm saying? Like everything you asked for in one day. So I'm like, damn, while I'm in the studio.
So I know you must have went crazy in the studio that day.
They played it on the radio the same day. Everything was just, and then it just, that was it. Like, that probably was like a king moment of the Bronx. Like, unsigned producer, just always grinding. We got a legend.
2 legends.
2 legends. And then, you know, they try already, like they, you know, Can't Feel My Face. Got them on the same record. And then Lil Wayne not doing anything else. He's actually...
Mixtape Weezy.
Yeah, so it's like, you did that. Like, that's a legendary moment. So people say, yo, bro, it'll go.
And off of that track, niggas was just like, yo, when is Can't Feel My Face 3 coming out?
Then that was the next thing. So for me to feel like the legendary moment where it's just like, damn, I got 2, you know what I'm saying? One of my favorites on the same record. So I was like, damn. So, you know, and then I made it to the mixtape. So then it was just like, all right. So I talked to Mac Main, and you know, like he said, he always working, and I think we got the email or something like that. I don't remember, but
salute, bro.
You know,
you're gonna keep moving up that ladder. So you said, just give me a quick 5. You said me, Joel's, Wheezy, and who else?
Well, unsigned, because there's a lot of records that, you know, I know is on the table, but I'm not too sure yet, and I don't want to give it up.
Okay.
But unsigned, I got my boy Swave.
Yeah, salutes my bro Swave.
And Zay. Like,
salute Zay too.
And there's more like AI, and the list can go on.
I appreciate you having us come through the studio, man.
That's a fact, man.
Y'all gotta get in tune with the guy.
What is it, Winners Row? That's how we feeling?
This my bro, Stunner Gangsta.
Shout out to Stunner, man. Cool, man.
Yeah, too cool. That's my
bro.
bro.
But yeah, so you know, next time we tune in, we probably cook some up from scratch. I know people want to see what's going on in my process and stuff like that. But if my daughter ain't in the studio, I don't think we're gonna get a banger. You feel me? I don't know.
That's the cheat code now?
Yeah, my daughter's a Chico, you know what I'm saying? So don't try it, you know what I'm saying? Try to steal it or something like that. Nah.
Good looking,
We'll be
brother.
back, man. All right, boss.